Would I live here? Guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to start a series on different towns around Denver with the biggest question everyone's asking, would I live here? Today, we're starting out in Parker, Colorado. Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim Kampmann, your host for Everything Denver, Colorado, where we explore all things Denver real estate, including all the amazing suburbs around. Today, I am in the beautiful suburb and town of Parker, Colorado. We're tucked away kind of in the southeast corner here, neighboring Castle Rock to the west and Aurora to the north, 25 miles from the downtown area of Denver. It's probably going to take 40-45 minutes if you were to be commuting to that downtown area. So let's start off with Parker, what it's like to live there, what are the things to do in the town of Parker, and what makes it kind of a unique place to live. Big positive for families is the open space and all of the parks that are just within the neighborhoods. Almost every one of these new neighborhoods has a park or some type of open space within the neighborhood that you could walk to, from your front door, so you don't have to pack up the whole family just to go to the park. There's usually one within walking distance, no matter which one of the neighborhoods that you live in Parker. At the park that I'm in now has a lot of natural open space, as well as soccer fields and baseball fields and all kinds of other things, family-friendly activities. So a lot of people are drawn to this area because it does have a family-friendly atmosphere, has a lot of amenities for families, has a closer, tight-knit community feel. Also, the thing that draws a lot of families here is the school districts are ranked very high. So you are part of the Douglas County School District, which is one of the highest ranked in the state. High schools like Legend and Ponderosa, kind of known for academic excellence. And there are a lot of private schools and charter schools as well. And something that's been a huge positive for a lot of people is how large Parker has become, and you have a ton of variety. You get into that further north area of Parker, it is a little bit older of style homes and more established neighborhoods, so you're going to have a lot more mature trees in this area, and homes built in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. And we are going to find that the home prices are a little bit cheaper, kind of on that north end where you get into the neighborhoods of Stonegate and Clark Farms, but it is going to be the closest proximity to Denver and to some of the other things around the Denver metro area. You're close to the E470 tollway that runs all the way up to the airport. So in these different pockets and different neighborhoods, you just have a ton of different variety and a lot of variation in price points as well. Some of the neighborhoods further to the south may be a little bit more expensive, like the one I'm in now, Stepping Stone neighborhood, and the Newland Gulch area, probably going to be in that 700 plus range for most of the homes. If you're looking for something a little bit even more high scale, neighborhoods like Pradera, the Pinery, the Timbers on the south end can offer you some very exclusive multi-million-dollar homes as well. And then if you're looking for more of an entry-level starter home, Parker's a very popular place for a lot of first-time home buyers because you're going to get better home prices and more bang for your buck than you're going to get in a place like Denver or even Littleton. Now, most of the neighborhoods here in Parker are going to be part of an HOA. Bummer. Which I know is a deal breaker for some people, but it really makes a difference in the quality of neighborhood and your property values going forward, that you're going to have a nice, clean, safe neighborhood. And they do offer, some of them offer really nice amenities as well. Like this one that I'm in right now has its own private neighborhood pool. So in the summer, you can take the kids out, go enjoy the summers by the pool, and have that covered by your HOA dues. Okay, one of the cons of Parker is commutability and some of the transportation around town. Now, Parker is vast and expands quite far out to the east. So depending on where you are in Parker is going to make a big difference on if you need to commute in or out of the town of Parker for work or say some of your more leisure activities. The main thoroughfare throughout Parker is Parker Road. Everything kind of feeds off of this center road that runs right down the middle. If you go further to the east, you'll find a few more subdivision neighborhoods, and then past those subdivision neighborhoods, you're going to find a lot of horse property and acreage. So if you're looking for something that's horse friendly, can have goats and chickens and have 2, 5, 10 acres of land and space, Parker does offer that as an option to you just to the east end. If you're more central to the Parker Road area and west of Parker, it's going to be very much subdivision feel, more uniformed and conformed neighborhoods with your neighborhood parks, swimming pools, and close access to schools, obviously. Okay, another con of Parker is you don't have access to as much nightlife or things to do entertainment wise as you do in the city of Denver. So obviously our sports teams are all going to be located inside the inner city of Denver. So going to basketball games or Avalanche hockey games or things like that are going to require you commute up there. Parker does have a small theater where they perform live shows, which is nice to have some form of live entertainment available to you. And the main street in Parker is also popular. They have several local restaurants and places that put on music on the weekends and evenings occasionally. So you do have some nightlife opportunity and ability, but it's not going to be filled with clubs or anything like that. So definitely is geared toward more quiet bedroom style community, family friendly, versus a young, hip, fast paced late night activity area like downtown Denver. Another negative of living in Parker, and this is a pretty minor thing, but I have noticed that it is windier out here.
Oh my, it's windy out here.
Than other parts that are closer to the foothills. Of course, the further you get away from the mountains and into the plains, you are going to have more wind. Another pro of living in Parker is there are job opportunities close by. So while the town of Parker is fairly small and there are a lot of local businesses, there is a large hospital within the town of Parker. There's also some other opportunities for big box stores. Amazon has put a fulfillment center that's just outside the town of Parker to the north end. There is quite a good balance of residential homes and neighborhoods, as well as some commercial space and job opportunities as well. So another great thing to do when you're living in Parker in the summer especially is to go out and check out Hess Reservoir. It's on the west end of Parker, kind of bordering up into that Castle Pines area, and they have paddle boarding, go out, hang out on the beach in the summer. It's open on the weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday are the times that you can go. So definitely a place to go and check out when you're touring around Parker. Also, make sure you check out the main street on Parker. That's where you're going to find a lot of the local restaurants and ice cream shops and more boutique style shopping, and that's where you're going to really feel that small town charm and feel. Now let's talk about a few more neighborhoods. This one I'm in right now, this is on the north end of Parker and butts up to that C470 area. Sierra Ridge and the neighborhood of Meridian are amazing places to check out. They're going to be more upscale homes, 800 and above, but you are closer to the Denver metro area. You're close to C470. You're not going to have the road noise from that, but you are going to be closer so you can have easier access up into those areas. One of the really nice coolest things about a lot of these neighborhoods is they butt up to open space. So many of the homes either back to open space or it's just one street over that you can just walk out your door, lock it up, go for a run around the neighborhood, go for a walk with the kids to the playground or the park. You got a lot of good things, families and outdoor activities when you live in Parker. So guys, make sure you hit me up when you're thinking of your move out to Denver, whether it's Parker or Castle Rock or one of the other amazing suburbs around. I'd love to be your realtor and get you set up for success on your move in and around Denver. And while you're here, don't forget to click subscribe. Put out new videos every week on different areas and areas that you should check out, areas that you should avoid, so you can have an amazing time on your home search when you come to Denver. All right, guys, I jumped on the Cottonwood Trail here. This is part of the trail system here throughout the town of Parker. A lot of these neighborhoods butt up right to this trail. So, guys, something people absolutely love to do on these trails is go out and take their e-bikes out, or even I've seen the one-wheel skateboards and just cruising these paths because they're very well maintained, taken care of, and most of them are concrete. There are some natural trails that maybe spin off of this, but it's a great way to get across town and get some good exercise and then stop off at one of the local breweries or restaurants for lunch or something like that. But a great way to spend the day out in Parker, checking out some of the trails. Also, these trails are a great place to stop off and use the bathroom without having to stop into a gas station or fast food place and buy something when you're on the road making these videos. Okay, guys, now that we've had a chance to drive around and take a look from the sky around the town of Parker and some of the different amazing things it has to offer, what's the answer to the question, would I live here? Great question. Absolutely. Parker is a great town. I currently live in the Castle Rock area that is just to the west of Parker, but I kind of consider Parker and Castle Rock like sister cities. They're very similar in a lot of things. They still have a little bit of that small town charm and local events to go to, but you're still set apart from all Denver and you don't have the homeless, setting up tents on your street or doing anything like that. So absolutely, I would recommend Parker as a place you definitely check out on your move in and around Denver.